Little Nightmares Free has more connections to the other games than you might think. If we take a closer look at some of the footage for the game, we can actually find potential connections to the MAW from Little Nightmares 1. I find this extremely interesting, and it makes me wonder if the MAW is actually going to return in this game. So join me as I point out all of the connections to the MAW that I can find in Little Nightmares Free. The scene of Lo waking up in a deserted boat becomes even more interesting when you notice one major detail, that being a picture of the MAW right there. We see random photos all the time in Little Nightmares games, but what is strange about this one is everything around it. First of all, they're in an abandoned boat, which looks similar to what transported the guests into the MAW in Little Nightmares 1. Then we see this dead body right here, which looks very similar to how the guests look. Perhaps Little Nightmares Free takes place far after Little Nightmares 1 and is giving hints what happened to the MAW after 6 left. Next we have this screenshot which shows a familiar looking setting. I'm not saying this is the MAW, but it looks like a similar setting. Then we have what I believe to be the start of the Candy Factory chapter, which places Lone alone in a room that looks very familiar to the start of Little Nightmares 1. Don't you find all of these connections too weird to just be a coincidence? Then we have the return of gnomes, which we have seen multiple times in the trailers for the game. We see gnomes in many Little Nightmares games, including the mobile game Very Little Nightmares. I just find it interesting how they're being shown off in the trailers like they are going to have an important role again. Is there another force turning children into gnomes, or are they all coming from the same source? From what we know, the lady turns any children who try to escape the MAW into gnomes. I just feel like with all of the connections to the MAW that it is going to have some type of role in Little Nightmares Free, whether we actually return to the location or not. There's still so much to discover, and that's what keeps us excited for these games. I gotta love it. This comment is by Kip Animations. Bro, I don't even need to yap anymore because he does it for me. By far, one of my favorite Little Nightmares YouTubers. And I have to give a big thank you to the people who leave comments like these. We are getting really close to reaching 300 subscribers, so please do subscribe to my channel to help me take over the world. Like this video too while you're at it. I should also have another episode of the Power Scale ready soon, so get excited for that. Thanks for watching, have a fantastic day, and bye-bye now.